Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you hear any noises in the background, I apologize. That's the TV in the living room. So, today, this video is going to be how I dealt with bullying as an alternative person, or how I dealt with bullying in general in middle school and in high school. Middle school, I didn't like middle school. I hated it, middle school. I was already, getting made fun of because I have a eyesight condition. My left eye, I can't see out of my left eye. I'm basically blind. So yeah, I was made fun of for that. I was mostly made fun of and bullied for that. In middle school, I started, kind of dressing alternative. Again, I was slowly getting into it. I was already listening to different types of music, but I really wanted to get into more of the fashion aspect of it. So I was slowly getting into it. I didn't, have a lot like band t-shirts or, you know, certain like ripped up jeans or stuff like that. But I was slowly getting into it by wearing certain colors and different like patterns and prints, and I started experimenting with that, and I was getting made fun of for that. And when you're being bullied, especially if you're alternative, you're looked at as like the weird kid or the freak. People would make fun of me for that, but like I said, I would mostly get made fun of because of my eyesight condition. Not saying that I couldn't, and I defended myself. I'm not going to say I didn't, I did, but at some point it got kind of tiring. It's like, why do you give a shit what I look like or how I dress? Why do you care? And also, another thing is, bullying is for losers. Bullies are losers. If you're gonna bully and make fun of people for no reason, whether they're not doing anything wrong to you, you're a loser. Like, who are you trying to impress by acting like that? It's not cool, and it's messed up. Like, I've heard of people unaliving themselves because they were bullied in school because something about them was different. And that's what bullies, they will always try and find a way to make fun of you or bully people. Find something about them that's different and then use it to bully them for it. But yeah, fast forward to high school. Now, high school, it was a little different in high school versus middle school. High school, now I'm the type of person that doesn't care or give a shit about people think or say about me. I never cared at all. I still don't care. Never gave a shit when I was a kid or in middle school, high school. I still don't give a shit now. You can say whatever you want, but you don't know me personally. You don't know what goes on in my life. You don't know what went on in my life growing up. You don't know shit about me. Say whatever you want. You're a bully and you're a loser. And yeah, high school, it was a little different. High school was more like people were like pretending to be something they weren't, trying to impress other people, or people would bully someone because something about them was different, like I said before. And we didn't have those groups of people like you see in like stereotype teenage movies. No, we didn't have that in my high school. My high school was different. Also, my high school didn't really have a lot of diversity, cultural or racial diversity. But yeah, my high school wasn't really like all that. Also, my high school didn't really deal with bullying that well. Like, when they would hear about students being bullied, like the principals, they would act like they wouldn't care or take it seriously until something happened to a student, especially if they like got into fights. Like, I feel like nobody took that seriously. But yeah, my high school wasn't really all that. But I did have some teachers that I liked, and there was this one principal that I liked. He was actually a teacher of mine. He's known me and my sister for years, and he became my principal when I was a senior. He was one of my favorite people to be around because I trusted him, and he knew me and my sister for years. We were his students. I trusted him, and I could go to him for advice if I needed help, if I needed, or if I had a problem with like a student or a teacher or anything like that. I always went to him because he understood. He understood, and yeah, there'd be days where I would go to him if I was being bullied, and he would take care of it as soon as possible. Like, those are the types of people we need in schools. Someone that actually does care about their students, and not somebody that's gonna do something, but they never say that they're gonna do something. Because I feel like people don't take bullying seriously. Because, I'm not saying that, you know, but, y'all, my high school didn't really take it seriously. And I did watch a lot of, like, bullying movies, like in like the 2010s era of like bullying movies or TV shows. They would do like a special episode about bullying and all that. They always talk about bullying, but they don't ever talk about how it can be solved or how people can defend themselves. It's like they always show students being bullied, but they never showed like how they could defend themselves or how bullying could be stopped. It was always just like the same thing. But back to my experience. I just was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna let you treat me like I'm not a human being, like I'm not a person, targeting me, bullying and harassing me. Like, I've had people start rumors about me that weren't even true. I've had people try to like physically touch me and make me uncomfortable. Like, no, you're not gonna fucking put me in that position. Like, and people, they will start rumors about you that aren't true. Whether it's like something sexual or not. And you have to watch out for that, because there are people that will try to take advantage of you like that. That never happened to me or my sister, thank God, but just be cautious about stuff like that, and make sure you tell somebody. Because it's not cool to be doing shit like that to somebody when they're not doing anything wrong to you. You're literally trying to set them up to be sexually harassed or assaulted. Like, it's not cool, it's not cute, it's not funny. And you're a shitty human being for that if you do. But nothing like that happened to me. But, yeah, like, it's just really stupid. But I had a friend who had a rumor started about her that she had sex with a student. But that wasn't true. But she was really upset about it. But, yeah, I started to defend myself. I started to take no shit from anybody. And as soon as I confronted that person, this bully, him, her, or they, guess what? They wouldn't talk shit anymore. They would keep their distance from me, they wouldn't look at me, or they would not even look at my direction. Because I had put them in their place. It's like I said, I don't give a shit about what people think or say about me. You don't know me personally. And people, they may think they know somebody, but they don't know shit. That's just them trying to be a smartass. Like, it's stupid. It really is. Bullying is still a problem. It's not talked about that much now, but it's still a problem. And especially if you just started college or like the new school year, you're gonna have to learn to defend yourself eventually. Like, don't take any shit from anybody. But yeah, I was made fun of for dressing a certain way, for wearing my makeup a certain way. I started wearing like dark colored eye makeup and lipstick and jewelry and like different headbands and stuff like that. I started experimenting with like different like hair colors or different braids. Uh yeah, I would get made fun of for that. But I mostly got made fun of for my eyesight condition because I was in like special ed class where they help students that have like a certain condition. I had an eyesight condition, and people would call me slow or retarded, and I would get pissed off about that, and I would confront them to their face. And you know how people want to lie because you're confronting them because they got caught. Yeah, that's exactly what they all did. And then they want to try and be nice to me after I called you out. No, why are you trying to be nice to me? Because I called you out on your bullshit? Because I'm not afraid to? Like, whatever, man. I don't care. Like, you're not gonna treat me like I'm not a human being. Like, you know what? Take your negative ass somewhere else. Bullying is for losers. So, there was a point where I almost gave up dressing alternative. My grandmother, she didn't know that I was dressing alternative at the time, but, I guess, well, she could tell that I was wearing, like, dressing differently, but I don't think she realized yet that I was dressing alternative. But, yeah, she's super supportive of it. But, my grandmother, she's pretty chill. She don't care. Like I said, my sister is supportive of it. Also, my sister and I are two different types of people, different style, different fashion. But, like, even my grandmother would, like, go up to the school sometimes and, like, ask people, oh, why are you bullying my granddaughters? What's your problem? And then I remember one time she had called one of the parents because she knew one of the parents, and she had called them. And I was sitting right next to her when she did it. And she's like, oh, your daughters are bullying my granddaughters. You need to tell them to back off or it's going to be a problem. Or, something like that. And then the teachers got involved. Not, they should have been involved in the first place after we told them. But, again, they didn't care. But they started to get involved, and they started, confronting the student that was bullying us, and, we weren't doing anything wrong. I wasn't doing anything wrong. We were just minding our own business, and it really does piss me off how people can act like that. Like, what are you trying to gain by being a bully? Why? It's like, I tried to tell the teachers, they obviously didn't do anything, they're not gonna care, and it's like, whatever. But, yeah, there was a time where I felt like, okay, I just want to stop dressing alternative. But then I remembered, I don't give a shit what they think or say, and I never will. And I was just like, I'm not going to stop doing this. I'm not going to stop dressing alternative. I'm not going to stop doing anything that I like. Those people, those bullies, they're pretenders. I'm not. I am not a pretender. I am who the hell I say I am. I am LGBTQ, I'm black, and I'm alternative. Yeah. So, just, guys, defend yourself. Defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. You don't have to take anybody's shit. You don't have to take bullying. Because guess what? You're not the one who's the bully. You're not the one who's going to get in trouble. They are. Because they're the ones that are bullies. And this is how I dealt with bullying. And to anybody out there who's ever been bullied because you were looked at as the freak or the weird kid for being alternative or dressing alternative, I want to say I am so sorry. I wish you and I could have been friends in a past life. But yeah, like, don't let people treat you like shit. Like, it's not cool. It's not cool and it's not cute. But yeah, guys, that wraps up the video. This video was inspired by a favorite alternative YouTuber of mine. She is a woman of color. She is gothic. Her name is Kitty Kochan. Kitty Kochan. If you're watching this, love your videos. I like you. I like your style. And I like how you're not afraid to be yourself on the internet. Thank you. Yeah. So, this video was inspired by her. Go watch her channel. I'll put it in the info box below. But, thank you guys for watching. And to my alternative brothers and sisters out there, I love you. Regardless if you are LGBTQ or your racial background, I love you and I respect you. And just don't let anybody bully you or make fun of you for it. Whether you're not in high school or not, be yourself and not give a fuck. Also, happy Halloween. Happy spooky season. And I'll see you in the next video.